Hey everybody, I'm just going to pop into this video. I hope everybody is having a great day. It is Wednesday, about 5:24 p.m. Usually I don't shoot on a Wednesday, but it's okay. My husband decided he was going to go out to the store and get a few things for himself, and that's fine. So while he's out, I could shoot this. This is a video that I shot on Monday. Now, if you notice, this is just, for me, this is a good test to who watches the video and who doesn't. There was a reason why I left this particular one up. And I guess nobody caught it. Now, months and months and months ago, matter of fact, a few years also, but months and months and months ago, I shoot videos on my iPhone in their entirety. I'm very raw. You see me for the way I am. That's how you're getting me. I always said this to you. There is no fancy editing. I don't even know how to use iMovie. I'm still trying to learn, but maybe for Christmas I'll get a little vlogging camera, a cheap one, and we'll find out how to do things. just that's down the road. However, the reason why I'm showing this is because if you missed it, now, months and months and months ago, it happened in one of my other videos. And for that reason, it wasn't a scary thing. I don't get scared by things, okay? There's another thing that you probably don't know about me, which you wouldn't know about me because I don't speak of it until now. There's a reason why I'm doing it, is that I've always believed in the afterlife, okay? I'm a very religious person. I'm a Catholic person, but I always believe in the afterlife. I believe that spirits, people who cross over, they will manifest and they will have a habit and a reason to come to you for some reasons, even if it's just to say, hey, how are you? I'm just checking up on you. Hey, it's me. My mother-in-law, who I also speak of in these videos, as you know, I do speak of her frequently. She was one of the last people in my life, personally, and one of the last people in my life that I took care of. I was her caretaker for the last year of her life. We also lived with my in-laws. It's a little something else. So we lived with them for many years, and I think back, we had this relationship. She was a very tough woman. She was also around, people who are old school. They grow up in a certain era, a certain year of the world, 1920s, 1930s. I think she was born 1929. My mother was born 1930. So they were basically almost around the same. They had the same qualities. This is probably why I got along with her so well. Okay, very tough lady. She always called me the penny collector, and I was getting to that because I see, she sees pennies, she used to pick them up and hand them. Here's your freaking pennies. To this day I still do that, but it's just how that I always do these things. And it seemed to have been for the last, she's gone now, my mother-in-law, a little bit of 5 years. And, it seems to be coming out more and more. So, like the other day, my husband was driving. Yesterday, my husband was driving. We parked up to the butcher shop, and he was stopping the car. He's shutting the car off. I take the seatbelt off. I go to turn. I open the door. I swing my legs over to get out of because we have a Jeep Grand Cherokee. I swing my legs out of the truck, and down on the floor, could have been anywhere. Anywhere you could have parked, could have been anywhere, but particularly we parked here. Looking down, there's a penny. I went, oh, I got you. And I say her name. I said, yep, I got you. How you doing? I get you. So I know she's around. And that would be my mother-in-law. Okay. Now, my parents, you're probably thinking to yourself, well, why not your own parents? No, my parents come out in certain ways. My parents come out in certain ways. So there are different ways that certain people who crossed over, they will come out. And they will let you know. You just got to pay a little bit more of attention to it. Not to be like a fanatic, crazy person about it, but the signs are there. It's how you accept it. Okay, so getting along with this, I want to play you something. Before I posted this video Monday, I showed my husband. Now, when I make videos, I make them in their entirety. I watch them in their entirety before I put them up on YouTube. If I don't like what I see, I will reshoot the whole entire video. There is no editing with me, folks. This is raw. This is one video that, when it first happened months ago, that was the original video I kept. You guys will never see that because that video was reshot and you would never know. But I kept that video for me, for my personal reasons. And I showed my husband this one again Monday, and he was like, he doesn't speak much, but I don't know if he gets a little freaked out by it, but we know who it is. Okay, so let me get up and let me show you. Excuse my pajamas. I'm in my pajamas today. I got my little monkey pajamas on. Let me set this camera up a little bit this way. Let me zoom in. Right now you're watching a Samsung 55-inch TV. Welcome to all my Funkos, the ones that are in the boxes. I will find places for them. Unfortunately, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit on this. Hopefully everybody's having a good Wednesday. I'm going to take my remote control. One of the great things about this TV set is that, you know, the apps. Okay, I'm going to go back. So it happens exactly 8:40. It happens twice on this video, to be honest with you. And then the second time is 10 minutes into it, where I'm not even going to play that one. It's the first one, this first one, that's very strong. So I'm going to swing over here. And what I want you to do is keep your eye on this part of the cabinet. Got it? Okay. So I'm going to start this at 8:32. It happens at exactly 8:40. Let's see if I can bring this up just a little more. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, 8:32. And I'm going to talk. This TV set is so cool. I love the apps on this TV. I also have Disney Plus. This is where I watch Disney Plus from. This TV set is awesome. So my hands are going to go up. You're going to continue. You're going to look at this part of the cabinet. Right around now. And there she goes. Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it, folks? I'm going to play it one more time. One more time, see it. And I loved every minute of this. I really did. I'm going to keep silent. And there she goes. Is that great, folks, or is that great? Is that wonderful, or is that wonderful? I think it's wonderful. I think these things happen for a reason. I think these things happen. They just, you know, my mother-in-law and myself, we were close, like I said, and I know it's her. I know it. Even somebody says to me, well, how do you know it's her? How do you know it's not your family? Because my mother and father, like I said, don't come to me this way. This is definitely my mother-in-law. So I welcome these things. I always do. And I'm glad to actually have this on film. I get a film. Listen to me. Glad to have this on video. But I just wanted to show you because I know some of you, many of you probably don't even watch the video. And there was the test. But somebody would have saw that. Went, hey, you know, you got something that's in the screen. Now, there's nothing here. There's no reflection. It's just the camera, you see. I shoot in my kitchen all the time. Okay, and there it is. Thank you so much for watching. I want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me. This needed to be said, and usually, like the first video, I would have never posted this. But I said, you know what? My husband says you're gonna release it. I said I'm gonna put this one up definitely. Now the second one, it goes into 10 minutes on this. She will reappear in front of my face and make a dash that way. The first video ever. She came months ago. She came from this end while I was talking straight this way. But before she went out of the frame, she came this way. Before she went out of the frame, she stopped for a split second and then released out of the frame. It was amazing. And I still have that video. I'm not letting that video go. So that was my first encounter. But I do believe in spirits. I do believe in the crossing over. I do believe in the afterlife. Absolutely. And they, you know, spirits actually have a way of coming through electronics. That's also, You ever notice when you watch these things like these TV shows like Paranormal Activity and all that other, those movies? I mean, you see things move, but they have this thing called a spirit box, and they talk to the spirits, and you will hear like every so often a little voice and everything. Yeah, I believe in that. I do. I would love to get one of those. I'd be talking to people all day. But anyhow, not to be funny about it, but I welcome this. I welcome this, and I cherish this, and I'm glad that things are allowed to happen like this. And she's probably letting me know, Mo, I'm here. I'm hanging out with you. It's pretty amazing. I welcome it. So again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Happy Wednesday. I may be back later with another little video. Who knows? But thank you so much for watching this one. God bless you. Have a wonderful Wednesday. I will talk to you soon. Be safe out there. Love to all. Bye-bye.